Hello, you are on the channel Move by Move Chess Journey with Oleg Sich, and today we will talk about tracking our progress when we improve in chess. If you want to improve at chess, it's important to measure your current level somehow and track how it changed over time. Let's forget for a moment whether we play stronger or weaker than other people. If you are not a chess champion, many people will play stronger than you. So put that out of your head for now. What matters is whether you are better now than you were some time ago. Today I'll talk about metrics and how to track them. Chess is largely based on ratings. FIDE ratings, National Federation ratings, online ratings on platforms like chess.com, Lichess and Chess Arena, puzzle ratings, ratings inside different chess programs, and so on. My coach always tells me, forget about rating, just play well and rating will follow. I agree, rating shouldn't be your goal at any cost. Still, rating is a great tool for understanding where you stand in chess. In chess we use the ELO system. It uses mathematics to predict the outcome between two players and to adjust their ratings after each game. Essentially, ELO is a way to compare playing strengths and to predict game results. ELO is used beyond chess too, in sports like table tennis, some basketball ratings, NBA for example, and other games. The question that often came up is, can you compare a chess.com rating with an official FIDE rating, for example, or any local chess federation rating? Theoretically, yes, but there is no exit conversation. Many factors influence final rating in each system. Cheating, the pressure of over-the-board play, players often perform differently than online, time controls, pool of opponents, and other nuances. I found a useful comparison table on Chess Dojo that maps rating across different systems. I like it. Also, in my personal case, the estimated numbers didn't match my real results. Based on my chess.com rating, the table suggests my FIDE rating should be about 200 points higher. Maybe I simply haven't played enough rated tournaments yet. Which metrics can we really use? I track 4 metrics to measure my chess progress. FIDE rating. My primary metric is FIDE ELO. FIDE is the International Chess Federation, and to get or chess the rating, you must play in FIDE rated tournaments. FIDE has 3 main categories: classical, long games, typically at least 60 minutes per player. This is, in my view, the most important category. Titles like Chess Master, Master, or Grandmaster are based on classical play. Rapid, games longer than 10 minutes but shorter than 60 minutes per player. Blitz, games between 3 and 10 minutes per player. For me, classical rating is the most important. Rapid is fun and useful for practice, and Blitz I treat mainly as an entertainment. The minimal rating you can have in the FIDE system is 1400. If, for some reason, your rating drops below 1400, you actually got a rating of 0, in other words, you became unrated. As for now, the highest rating belonged to Magnus Carlsen, around 2839. The candidate master title is typically associated with a rating about 2200 in open category, and formal title requirements to maintain that level for 30 rated games in order to earn the title. Chess.com rapid rating. My second metric is my chess.com rapid rating. I choose rapid because it's longest practical online time control that still allows serious play. Blitz and bullet often turn into race against the clock, while rapid gives enough time to think and make quality decisions. Online you can play many games daily, so ratings are based on much larger sample size. You can analyze opening statistics, rating graphs, and trends over time. The downside is cheaters, but platforms like Chess.com actively fight cheating, review reports, and sometimes restore rating points when cheaters are caught. I personally had rating points returned a few times after opponents were found using engine assistance. Puzzle rating, Lichess or Chess.com. The next metric is puzzle rating. I use Lichess for puzzle, though Chess.com system is also strong. Solving puzzles daily is a key part of training and helps improve tactical vision. Puzzle rating go up when you solve correctly and down when you miss solution. As your puzzle rating rises, the puzzles become harder and your correct solve percentage often falls, so the rating can plateau or even drop temporarily. I track a moving average of my puzzle rating. I use a 7 days average. The moving average smooths spikes and solves and shows the overall trend. Mental states and life event, illness, stress often reflect clearly in puzzle performance. Compare your rating graph to your life events and you will see correlations. For example, about a year and a half ago, my puzzle rating, however, around 2000s. Now it's roughly 2150. That's progress. Though the graph also shows long declines. Last winter was especially tough for me. Playing with chess programs, computer rating. Human games depends on opponent behavior. You can't control who you face, how often you play, or whether the opponent disconnects or cheats. Over the board, I might play only 10 to 15 games per quarter, so it means 40 to 60 per year, which isn't enough for smooth statistics. Playing online also depends on specific factors. For example, you can meet a lot of cheaters, which will be not detected by platform, and your rating will go down. Or you can get a lot of easy wins because your opponent just drops connection or don't care about the game after one bad move and just disconnects. That means you can believe to such a measurement for 100%. Computers can help by giving a consistent benchmark. For a calibration PC rating, I use Hierarchs because I'm on Mac and it's the best chess program for Mac platform. It exists for laptop, desktop version and for iPad as well. Hierarchs adapt to your level, simulates opponent of similar strengths, and computes an EVO-like rating from your results. For example, the program once estimated my rating at 1327 EVO, and then simulated opponent around that rating. Based on results, the program updates your rating. Whether this rating correlated exactly with FIDE or online platform is less important. Developers actually said it's approximately FIDE, but we don't care about it even if they are wrong. What matters is the trend. Is it going up or down? To get a reliable baseline, play at least 10 games with the program so it can calibrate your rating. Summary and practical advices. In real life, I work in IT and I love numbers, statistics and graphs. To track my chess progress, I place 4 graphs side by side: chess.com, FIDE, puzzle rating and Hierarchs ELO. Together they reveal patterns: periods of improvement, a drop across all metrics during one difficult winter, and then renewed growth. The only thing left is to analyze what happened this winter, I know why for myself, and do what I can do to avoid repeating these mistakes. My metrics are not set in stone. This is methodology, not dogma. Key recommendations. Record your measurements regularly, even when you are not training heavily. Don't measure too often, keep consistent intervals. I log my values once a week, every Sunday for example. Use multiple criteria that cover different aspects of game. A few notes on what each metric shows. Chess.com reflects frequent online plays in comfortable condition and is useful for experiments with opponents. FIDE is like an exam. Over the board, classical time control, and usually shows you maximal practical strengths. Puzzle rating measures tactical problem-solving ability, essential and trainable. Computer rating gives a clear, repeatable benchmark and is useful for steady calibration. Find your own set of evaluation criteria and track them. Seeing progress visually is a hugely motivation and proves your time is well spent, that you are moving closer to the goal. Stay with me, subscribe to the channel, and let's go on this chess journey together. Move by move towards the goal.